Cookie Alliance is one of Cookie Run Kingdom's longest lasting game modes. With 6 different difficulties and 5 team possibilities, it's one of the modes that give you the most room for strategy and also one of the modes that give you the most room for frustration. But that doesn't stop the challenge from being raised. Can it be beat? And it doesn't stop an even bigger challenge from being raised. Can one team beat it? This is Baker Berry, and today I'm going to be seeing if one team can beat all of Cookie Alliance. So, looking at the team itself, we have Financier up front, Yeti up front as well, Frost Queen in the middle, Creme Puff in the back, and Creme Brulee as well. Now, for the treasures, we have the Whistle, which go to Creme Brulee and the Queen. We have the Librarian's Robes, which also go to the same 2 cookies, and we have the Stopwatch. Now, if you have the scroll, that also works just as well as the Librarian's Robes. Maybe a bit better or worse, depending on a few different factors. But with that said, let's get into the toppings and biscuits of the team. When it comes to Frost Yeti, you are going to want to be focused on the attack. Now, I've seen some people use Swift Chocolate, and with the idea of using the skill more often, which is understandable. But I like to use Raspberry on Yeti because it increases the amount of damage he heals and returns. Now with Financier, you are going to want to have Swift Chocolate. Financier is one of the tankiest cookies in the game, especially with her magic candy. And the more often she can use her skill, the more she can keep herself and the highest cookie attack alive by giving them shields and healing them. For Frost Queen, you're going to want to focus on attack. Now this is very useful because in Cookie Alliance, you have quite a bit of time between stages to catch your break and be able to get your skill back. Now that's the reason why we're focused on Raspberry and not Swift Chocolate, because if we needed that extra few seconds, we'd probably go with Swift Chocolate. But because we have that luxury, we are going with with Raspberry to deal as much damage when we do hit. Creme Brulee, we are having the same logic, as much attack and attack speed as possible, and we are going to want to focus on just Raspberry. And with Creme Puff, we're going to want to focus on Apple Jelly, as much crit as possible, and cooldown and crit as possible for the biscuit. Mine doesn't have it, but I included a little bit of damage resist because you never know what might happen to Creme Puff, but crit and cooldown are the best. So we are going to be starting off with easy, going all the way 1 by 1 until we hit hero. So I expect the easy one to go by quite quickly.
I might put on like a circus track. I kind of don't really even need to click on the skills.
Easy mode, beaten. Not really a surprise though. You know, I'd say any of us were kind of expecting that. But now it's the next challenge as we take on normal difficulty. No surprise there, but no challenge for normal mode either. I don't think this team will really face a challenge until expert mode. Now, I never managed to beat the, as you guys saw earlier, I never managed to beat master difficulty, but that was before I set this team up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. You never know what might happen. But all right, one team versus hard. Let's see it. It's like taking candy from a baby. Maybe even easier. So now we are on the third last difficulty, the expert difficulty. This is where for some players it starts to really get difficult. Now let's see, can this one team beat expert? Now if I start to see some overwhelming damage, oh. Yeah, that's not good. So I don't have the capability of healing that. I'm pretty sure that's injury. Now if somebody in the comments can prove me wrong, I'm pretty sure pure vanilla is one of the only cookies who can actually heal that. But I think we should be fine unless we come across enemies that do that again. I honestly do not know off the top of my head if there are more enemies that do that. But as you guys can see now, I am actually clicking on the skills this time just because I'd rather be safe than sorry. I've come this far, you know, climbed so many mountains. So things are going pretty good, actually. They're even after that first stage where they sustained that large amount of injury, they've been kind of holding level. Between Creme Puff, Financier, and oh, that was a close one. If you guys just saw that, Creme Brulee almost died, but Creme Puff brought them back before it was too late. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is the final boss of expert. Let's see if we can do it. Pretty sure Creme Brulee can murder this guy. If Creme Brulee doesn't get murdered. There we go. Expert mode beaten. One team is taking it all. Oh my goodness, I got my hopes up. I actually really got my hopes up. The master mode difficulty, the second highest difficulty of Cookie Alliance. Can one team beat master? Let's find out. Honestly, I'm incredibly nervous. I don't know if they'll be able to survive. I've never beaten master difficulty, but like I said, I've never tried it with this team. They're kind of hanging in pretty well. Kinda. Heal. Oh my goodness, this isn't looking good, chat. If Financier goes down, look at all of that injury. If Financier goes down, this team will crumble. Oh man. Oh man. I spoke way too soon. Master mode Master mode's ridiculous. They're just healing the healers now. This is so depressing. They died. They're dead. That's the end. I just be sending people out to their death at this point. Yep. They're all just gonna die. Do I send everybody out to die, or do I just end it? These cookies ride or die. Let's go. They're trying their hardest. I've never gotten a Cookie Alliance refund before. Oh my god, does that feel bad? As we saw here today, The one team challenge ended up at 4 out of 6 beaten. Next time we will get 5 out of 6, guys. You have my word. You have my word. If you guys like this, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below on what else you guys would like to see. Thank you all, and have a good day.